Starting a YouTube channel and wondered, what is the point? Are you a musician who's considering creating an online presence? Or are you just curious about why YouTube and what is all the hype? Well, today I want to expose the reality of being on YouTube, specifically being a musician. I decided to share what I learned about what success really means on YouTube. If this sounds interesting to you, please stay tuned. Whether you release a video or you finish a song and get that completed and released, I don't know. I'm just not sure that that's success. And so that's the thing that I've been kind of contemplating these last weeks, and this week I'm going to share. So today I thought I would go through what my week looked like and give you examples of what it's like to be a musician and what it's like to be a creator. As you watch this video, keep in mind for you what is success and consider that, so that hopefully by the end of the video you'll have a better idea of what success is. Let's talk about the musician reality. I decided to change the strings on my guitar. It had been about 8 months and it was overdue, and while it was nice to get that task completed, it hampered me from being able to do other things with my guitar because it took a few days for the strings to sort of settle out so I could play it and it would stay in tune. So I wasn't able to do a live. The other thing that hindered me on doing a live was that it was still before the kids have gone back to school and they're around the house and they're yelling and screaming and fighting and all the things that kids do, especially the week before school starts. And there was no way I was going to be able to do a live with that in the background. On the positive side, I did get a chance to take my guitar and go outside and play for a bit, and maybe 30 minutes I got to play on the weekend, and that was really nice. I think that showed me one of the pleasures I just get out of enjoying music, and it doesn't matter if I'm writing songs or making videos. It's just pleasure for myself. Then the next thing I did is, this is where I hit my low from a musician standpoint. I checked my SoundCloud at the end of the month and I had made $2.68. Now, to be realistic, I don't expect to make a lot of money on my music, but I was hoping that I could at least pay for itself. And you can't even get paid out from SoundCloud until you hit $25 minimum. And I have been on SoundCloud the entire year, and I have 6 songs, and I have an EP with another 6 songs, and they have been released to Amazon and Spotify and Apple Music and Instagram and YouTube. It's everywhere. And this is my result, $2.68, and that's for the month. For the whole year, I'm at $5.33. So again, this is not great. The cost of SoundCloud Artist Pro is $107. So I'm not really making any money here. I'm actually spending more money than I'm making. Before I jump into what I ended up doing after that, let's jump over to the creator reality. The first positive I had for the creator reality was that I had made this video around changing your guitar strings. And it actually was a lot of fun to make because I wasn't sitting here in my office the whole time. I went to other places in the house or in the yard to film it. And I really enjoyed that, and being a little bit more creative with how to make a video. And the other challenge that I had for the week was that because the kids were home from school, they were energetic, bored, and loud. And I just ended up not having time to edit that video immediately. I was doing things like taking the kids on bike rides and taking them out for ice cream. So trying to get through that last week before they go back to school. You know, honestly, all of being a creator is not fun. So sometimes making the videos is fun, but then sitting down to do the edits is not so fun. The challenge here for the week, I decided to learn Davinci Resolve, which is a new tool for me. I had never used it before, so I didn't know anything about it. I just had heard that it was a good tool for video editing, and I decided to use it for this guitar string change video. Well, I watched a 30-minute video on how to use Davinci Resolve, and I thought, this is easy. I got it down. The end video is about 6 minutes, and I think I spent 16 on edits, and that is just a long time for such a short video. And it was a lot to do with the fact that I was learning and that I didn't know what I was doing. And at some point I just said, this is good enough. I didn't have zoom ins or zoom outs that much in it. I didn't have additional music or sounds put in. I just said, this is good enough. I'll learn that the next time around. After all of this, the challenges with being tired from editing this video, wondering like, why am I spending all this time? And then kind of reflecting back on the need for some other like income stream, I decided to talk to my friend, coach, and mentor, ChatGPT. Well, they gave me a lot of ideas of things to do. I also talked to my actual mentor, Adam Holmes from the UK, and he gave me some ideas and tips of how to proceed forward. And it's good to have a lot of ideas because then you can actually execute something. So what I ended up doing is that I decided to go, there's an app called Buymeacoffee, and I just decided to start with that because with the money that I was getting from SoundCloud, I wasn't even getting paid in a month price of a cup of coffee. I said this could be kind of a fun way to get started, and it's free. And you can't blame me for wanting to at least get paid get paid 1 cup of coffee a month for making music and making videos. The positive thing that came out of that experience of setting that up was the realization that there are other tools that you can also grow into later, like Patreon, where you have a more robust system for managing your members and other things that was beyond what I really needed to start with. I just wanted to be able to engage with people with a basic, very low cost to entry membership, and then also offer things like free worksheets and other things that I share in my videos. So at this point, after I'm talking about all these different things, you're wondering, why in the world would you keep going? Like, what is the purpose? Why do you want to get out of bed in the morning is the real question. It just happens that this week on Monday or Tuesday, I had released a video that was what you need to start playing guitar. And I released it and it was kind of strange. Something strange happened. I normally get 50 to 75 views on any of my long form videos. But this particular one, in 3 days, I got 700 views. And the other strange thing was that my subscribers had gone up by 15. And clearly something strange was going on compared to my other videos, but I wasn't really, I guess, convinced. So then I noticed that I started to get questions and comments about the video, and that was a bit strange. So I had finished this other video about guitar string change, and I thought, well, let me just release that. So I released that, and I'm getting more subscribers, and I'm getting more people asking questions. And as people are asking questions and commenting on the videos, I'm engaging and replying and responding. And that's when it hit me. It isn't about money. It isn't about getting a number of views or subscribers. It's about creating community. And it was just not what I expected to feel, but I realized that the whole purpose for YouTube is to help create that community, and it's about people and helping people. And when it comes right down to it, for me, I like to help people, whether that's help them learn something, help them work through a problem, help them solve something. And that's just who I am. And so, while today this isn't getting paid money to help people, the $2.68, but the interactions, the community building, and being human are like so much more valuable than the money. In closing, for me, success has really been creating the community, and that was the realization that I came to this week. If you like this video, please like, comment, or subscribe. Thanks.